My name is Jude Kriwald. I'm a filmmaker and adventurer, and I'm here as my film Alone Across Gola has been nominated for and has won the Best Documentary at the English Riviera Film Festival.
And what could you tell us about your film?
The film is ostensibly an adventure film about my attempt to cross a part of the Liberian jungle with a very heavy bicycle, a journey that no one had done before by bike. But it's actually really deep down a film about mental health and what happens when we sort of leave behind our passions from childhood and then try and pick them up in our early 30s or whenever it may be.
And describe your festival experience.
New. This is my first proper film festival so far. We're a couple of hours in. It's amazing to meet other filmmakers, to hear how other people are doing it, to see the other films. Slightly overwhelming. It's new to me as well. But people are just very enthusiastic and it feels like a very supportive environment, and I'm really chuffed to be here and see who I meet next.
And what next for you?
Next for me, I am going to be doing a snorkeling based expedition in the autumn. I can't say exactly what, but it's going to be in the Red Sea in Egypt, and just yesterday I put a call out for a fellow filmmaker to come along with me and help me up my game. Alone Across Gola was the first film I have ever made, and it's not bad, but you know, it was me and my Chinese smartphone filming it, so I reckon we could elevate it a bit with someone who knows what they're doing. Yeah, that's what's in the pipeline.
I'm Jeff Sleeman. I'm here in my capacity as writer and producer of Cold Callers, which is one of the films that's been nominated for the Best Southwest Film Award.
And tell us a bit about the film.
Right, okay, Cold Callers is a 20-minute short comedy film based around the idea of a householder who is visited by a number of cold callers on his doorstep, a couple of dodgy builders, some Jehovah's Witnesses and similar people, and instead of telling them to go away, he basically invites them into his house, and basically the room fills up with a motley selection of these doorstep callers, at which point he turns the tables and tries to, or actually gives them a timeshare sale, and they'll end up going out to this half-finished wreck of a place in Spain where he's swindled them into all going along for the same week, basically.
What's been your festival experience so far?
This festival here?
Yeah.
Well, this is about the fourth time I've been, I think. So I've been over the years. Went to the first one that was down on the seafront in the hotel down. It was really good. I've been a couple of times since then, but I like this venue a lot better. I think it's nice. It's got a lot more atmosphere and it's got a good buzz. And as usual, a lot of the usual suspects floating around. So it's quite a nice networking opportunity, a chance to catch up with people.
And what next for you?
Right, I've got a couple of music videos I've been asked to produce, so probably going to do those because they're relatively short and sweet to do. But the big project, I'm not saying too much about this, but Dom Lee, who wrote and directed Between the Lines and I produced, he and I have got this sort of slightly ambitious project to go and make a short film in New Zealand next winter, their summer, our winter. So I've been over there this year, sort of laying down some foundations, and just need to persuade Dom to come out and spend a couple of months in the sun and have a bit of fun, really. We'll see.
Yes, I am Quinn Theobald. I am the writer for Becca Comes to Visit.
And I'm Skya, Theobald, the director for Becca Comes to Visit.
And could you tell us a bit about the film?
Yeah, for sure. So this film is a story about two siblings that kind of butt heads, but kind of, you know, love each other deeply and kind of work through that struggle to kind of see each other and what each other's going through. So obviously it's a very cool film to be working on with my sister. Very cool project.
Yeah, this is something we spoke to Lee about when you interviewed us for D&CFilm. It was really cool to be telling a brother-sister story, and then we realized partway through the process of making the film that it was inspired by a fight that we'd actually had in real life, and that was funny. And it was also an opportunity for us to then talk about that fight, which was from 2 years at least before we made the film, and kind of have a moment to reconnect through it too.
Yeah.
Describe your festival experience so far.
Do you mean this festival?
Well,
Sorry,
this one
yeah.
and all of them.
Yeah, and all of them.
Yeah.
So I actually just went to, and Skya was supposed to be there, but her flight got delayed. But we had another screening at another festival yesterday, so I've been kind of training all over the English countryside, jumping from festival to festival, which has been very fun, very beautiful.
Becca had its premiere in LA at the Hollywood International Diversity Film Festival, and then just screened at the Oxford University Short Film Festival last night, and now we're here, so this is its third screening.
My name is Kernow, and I am the writer and director of Art, which is screening here.
And could you tell us a bit about that film?
So Art is a Cornish language comedy. It was commissioned by Screen Cornwall and the Cornish Language Office. I would always describe it as my homage to the slightly quirky, off-the-wall side of Cornwall. I think Cornwall for me is an eccentric, weird place, and I kind of wanted to make a film which celebrated that in a funny way, and also explored how I think Cornwall has always enabled people to be a little bit left field and think outside the box. So yeah.
And describe your festival experience so far.
In general, for the whole film, it's been really nice. I always enjoy festivals which have a mix of sort of filmmakers and also non-filmmakers, just film fans. I'm always more interested to know what people who don't make films think of my films. I think as all filmmakers are. And it's nice to sort of see people who are just sort of Joe blogs, general public, sort of enjoying your work, because you kind of, I suppose it adds a bit of validation. You think, oh good, it's not just me in that mad little world thinking I've got something I want to share, and people going, actually no, I enjoy it, I want to delve into that, yeah.
And what's next for you?
A lot of theatre at the moment. I'm itching to make another short. The issue is always finance. It's kind of the crux of everything. So I've got two kind of shorts. Well, I've got more than two, but I've got two shorts that I really want to make at the moment. It's just trying to find the way of financing them in a clever way. Right, I know there's got loads of money out there. Let me know. But yeah. Sort of two. I've got two kind of very interesting off-the-wall comedies that I want to make.
So, hi, I'm Shivam. I'm the director of Elements, Light and Sound.
Hi, I'm Dewsnap, producer.
And we've come down today because we're nominated for 3 awards, and we're just delighted to be here and see our film on the big screen and meet new filmmakers. It's always just a really exciting thing to go travel to see your own work. It's so fun.
So, can you tell us a bit about the film?
It's a slice of life drama that takes place over the course of an evening in a cinema, where a young man played by Sam is hosting a small screening of a very unknown art house film. Only one person shows up, and both Sam and this one person both have a bond with this film. And Sam's character Warren is sort of almost hell-bent on trying to figure out what this man's connection is.
So in terms of the cinema and the screening of the film, or my character's a screen, this film premiered about 30 years ago, 1970s.
No,
it's not. It's a fake film.
1990s, yeah, a fake film from 1990s.
It's a fake film from the 1990s. But I've got a proper passion. I guess that's the real point of the film. It's hopeful that it can have an effect on anybody. So I had this chat with
the character, with the other character in the film.
It reveals a lot. It's the chat really.
It's very much a clash of optimism and pessimism. It's a film where one character has an incredible, hopeful view of the world and art and creativity, and the other one has a very mournful bitterness regarding the past. And it's about how those two personas meet and bring out different views of each other.
And there's a celebration as well of the cinema and shared space of art. Because if it wasn't for the cinema and these films, these characters never have met. And, you know, the small chat they have really changes a part of their lives. So a celebration of these shared spaces that bring people together.
So with that, when it's talking about shared spaces, what's your festival experience so far?
This is the first festival I've been to. Well, for this film.
Yeah.
And this, you know, met some great people so far. But we've not been here that long, have we?
We've got 5 minutes to go.
No, it's been surreal. This is the first time I've travelled to a different part of England or anywhere really for one of my films to screen it. So it feels a little bit surreal. It's very exciting. And I actually met Sam at a film festival. What was it, nearly 3 years ago, Cannes Film Festival. We did things there. So for it sort of circle back, and now we're here at the festival putting our own film together. It feels quite nice.
So what next for you guys?
Wow, we're making a film. I don't know. You might have come.
Yeah,
Maybe.
Yeah,
If
of
you need
course.
this, and I'll be there. Yeah.
So we made a short film last year in the winter.
23 winter.
Yeah, and it was just Shiv just texted me and said, let's just go and film something. We'll be out and film. And so we went out with a vague idea of what we were doing, but it just really became if we didn't now do this, and that is there. So we went into London, we were filming a bunch of, we went to a park in Riverside, which is just the end of London. It feels like the end of the world because there's just nothing. And we went out there, and it's strange, but what happened was through that sort of idea of just going out and saying, "Why don't we film this?" and letting whatever unfold to unfold. We got to the end and realised what the film was about, which we didn't really understand. We kind of had it.
Yeah, I think.
But it became clear afterwards, and now we're making a feature.
Hoping to adapt it to a feature, yeah.
We will.
That one, that was literally just because all our mates and actor friends and like crew friends were all just unemployed in 23 winter doing nothing. And we're like, hey, let's just go make a movie, and I have a friend that can do a backflip. I have a friend that's kind of odd. Let's just turn that into a film. Let's have Sam play like a country boy, like bumbling through London. And we just created this project. And then
Didn't feel personally attacked.
we also made a 48-hour film challenge film last summer about like it's a supernatural sci-fi film about like somebody goes missing and trying to retrace what happened. And I recently shot a mumblecore inspired comedy in New York when I was visiting family there. So that's hoping to come out in the next month or so.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.